All right, hello beauty. So we're just going to start right into it. And here's the Pond's face lotion that I'm just rubbing on my face. And then of course we have the star of the show, which is the Bloodlust Palette by Jeffree Star. It is amazing. Thank you so much to my beautiful daughter Daniela who bought me this for my birthday. Look at those colors. Are they just not gorgeous?
Excited.
Don't forget, guys, to moisten those lips. Okay, and you can't really tell here, but this is the hardest candy face primer. This is the hardest candy natural eyes palette. It's a very nice light brown palette. I'm going to use the top one here, the lighter one, and I'm just going to use that as a transition color. And in a minute here, you will see me dip into the bottom below color, which just is a little bit darker. And then I'm just going to be placing that kind of like in my crease area and just making sure to blend that in. And that's going to be the transition color for the eyeshadow. And there I am just wiping the brushes, making sure to clean them. And guys, here I tried to do a swatch for you. However, of course, my tattoos and my arm is just not doing it justice because when you put these colors on, I mean, you can see there as well, they're very pigmented. Very, very nice palette. This is just a mix of rosewater glycerin and some water. And then I'm dipping into the Wet Jewel, which is the really nice light pink color here. So I'm just dipping into that and then I'm going to place it on my eyelids. And I'm going to go a bit over my crease just because I do have like hooded eyes kind of. So I'm just going a bit over, but I'm mostly keeping that on the eyelid. All right, and then I'm going to dip into the Blood Queen, and I'm just going to put that. It's a nice, like, kind of light violet color, and I'm just putting that on the outside, the outer half of my eyelid. And again, just a bit over the crease to match with the other eyeshadow. Then you want to just take a brush and kind of blend it in together as you see me doing here, just so it doesn't look so much like of a difference. You want to blend it in really well. And then I'm just dipping back into the Blood Queen and I'm just making it a tad bit darker, and then I'll go ahead and I will blend that again. I decided I wanted the Wet Jewel, which is that light pink, to be a little bit more intense. So I'm using my finger here, just dabbing it in and then putting it on my eyelid. And bada boom, bada bing. There you go. And I'm just blending it all in again. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 palette for me. I absolutely loved everything about this palette, so thumbs up on my end here. Here I am using the Master Precise All Day Eyeliner from Maybelline. Just putting that on, and there you go. I just did it off camera for you. And then here we are, just moistening the lips, and we're going to use the Colossal Spider Effect and the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express from Maybelline. We're going to use both of those and just put a layer on before we put the eyelashes on. And this is very old, it's almost all gone, but this is my dual eyelash glue. And we're gonna try one of the pairs that my daughter bought me for my birthday. Thank you, baby girl. Love you. Ooh, girl, I'm excited. I'm excited. These are the Morphe Everlasting Love Lashes. So this is the front of the package. This is the inside. Look how gorgeous they are. It would help if I get my finger out of the way. Look how gorgeous they are. What? So I'm just putting it onto the eyelash and then just blowing on it a little bit just to kind of make it a little tacky. You don't want to put it right on as soon as you put it on and it's wet. Just wait for it to get a bit tacky. So then I just went ahead and did the rest off camera for you. And there I'm using the Hardest Candy, the face primer, and then of course, you know, my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which I absolutely love. So I'm just putting on a layer of that and blending it all in my face with a sponge. I also decided to add just a layer of the Instant Age Rewind Eraser, the foundation there. Actually, sorry, not foundation, it's the concealer. I just decided to put on a layer of that. And peekaboo, there's Rox. She came to say hello. Hi. Here's the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, and I'm just using that under my eyes, of course, in the middle of my forehead there, and any spots that have acne or red spots.
Guys, this is the look so far. I hope it's turning out okay. Love this palette. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's absolutely gorgeous, no fallout. Look how like pigmented it is. I tried to show you some swatches earlier on my arm. Probably did not do any justice because this is just an amazing palette. Like, it's so gorgeous. 10 out of 10 for sure. The colors, like the colors. Ah, God, Jeffree Star, you sure do know how to make a palette. Ooh, look at that. Gorgeous, girl, gorgeous. What are we doing? Lost my train of thought,
And here I am just using the Ben Nye Luxury Banana Powder. I'm just putting a layer of that on my face with a brush there, a stipple brush, I believe it is, and I'm just putting that on my face. Before you get too excited, it is the knockoff Ben Nye. I was testing it out and it seemed to do okay. Okay, I just took a spoolie brush here and I'm just kind of combing out my eyebrows, and there's a spoolie brush, just brushing them out before I go ahead and I fill in my eyebrows.
So the wet jewel, we're just gonna dab into that, and we're gonna stick that in the corner of our eyes. Girl, look at that sparkle in the corner. What? So we're gonna do the same thing, dab it in there.
Here I'm using the CoverGirl Clean Professional, the loose powder here, and I'm just dabbing or putting some into the top lid there, and I'm taking a brush and I'm just putting a layer on my face of the powder. And here's the Sugar Box Naked, the bronzer and the highlight duo, and I'm actually, this is a knockoff as well, just putting a bit of that onto my cheeks, kind of thinning out my face, and then I'm just adding another layer of the mascara over top of the bottom lashes. And just like that, guys, bada boom, bada bing.
Ta-da! COVID, what are we gonna do? Stay blessed, guys.